How to use Slack for Business, Full Slack Demo, and Workspace Tutorial 2024. In this video, I'm going to be walking you through Slack and how you are going to be using this for a proper business that you have on full scale. Now, Slack is an application that you can use for communication, for work, project management, calling, event management, and a whole lot more. Okay, that's the fun thing about Slack because Slack helps you align all of your work into one place with all of your team members in one space. Okay, and that is your Slack works. So I'm going to be walking you through on how you are going to keep this workspace extremely functional and how you are going to be helping yourself getting started with this amazing branding workspace. Okay, so to start things off, what you're going to do is you're going to come over to slack.com. Now, over here, you are going to be creating an account for yourself. Now, creating an account with Slack is pretty simple because you have 4 basic plans. Okay, you have the free plan, the pro plan, the business plus plan, and the enterprise grid plan. Now, the free plan, in my opinion, is obviously the best because it's free and it gives you quite a lot of decent or quite a lot of good features. Okay, you can access up to 10,000 of your team's most recent messages, 10 integrations with other apps, and one-to-one voice and video calls between teammates. Pro, on the other hand, is $7 per month, and you get a whole lot of other benefits, and obviously business and enterprise move along and along. Now, if you're running a business, a full-scale business, you don't necessarily need the business plan. You can work on it with a pro plan as well. So once we're done with that, then we move on to the place you use Slack in. Now, there's 2 places you can use Slack in. The first place is to use it on your browser, okay? Or you can go ahead and use Slack on your PC like I am over here. So you can easily go ahead and download Slack on your PC by simply going over to slack.com. And over here, what you're going to be doing is once you sign up, it's going to give you the capabilities to try it for free and actually download all of its features. Okay, so that's what Slack provides you. Now, once you have created an account for yourself and once you've created a workspace, what's going to be happening is you are going to come to this section over here. So this is going to be your basic Slack workspace, okay? And as you can see here, you have different workspaces. So I have 2 workspaces over here, but you can add a very own workspace by yourself as well if you want to, okay? I'm going to stay on the one workspace I have over here, and I'm going to be discussing with you the different things you can occur with your workspace. So first of all, here is you. Okay, this is you and this is your workspace. Now, if you want to go ahead and add teammates to this workspace, you're going to click on add coworkers. Now, once you click on add coworkers, here you get invite people to workspace. You can invite them through different ways. You can invite them through email. You can invite them through name. Now, if they're already your friend on Slack, you can invite them through name, or you can even copy the invite link and send it to them. And if they click on this invite link, they're going to be directed straight into your Slack. But to send them an email invite, you're simply going to go ahead and write down an email like this. And once we write down an email, we're going to click on enter and it selects the email. Moving on, you can also send bulk invites to your workspace. So you can write more than one email if you want to. So let's say I'm going to write another email like this one. So we're just going to create more and more, just like this. And then once you've chosen the people, you're going to click on send. And once you click on send, you're going to click on done. And that invites your coworkers into your space. And as I stated before, you can actually go ahead and create multiple workspaces for yourself. Okay, all you're going to need to do is you're simply going to click over here and click add a workspace, and that's going to create a new workspace for you. It's pretty simple. Then we are going to move on to channels. Now, channels are the place where the main work goes on. Channels are, you could say, rooms, okay? Because in an office building, there's different rooms, and in different rooms, different work goes on, right? So channels could be rooms in that case. And in channels, what we're going to do is we're going to create different channels for different types of work that goes on. And in that different type of work, we're going to be doing different types of working. So to start things off, we're going to click on channels over here, we're going to click on create, and we're going to click on create channel. Now, you can obviously create a general channel where people can talk about general stuff about the office. Okay, and then you have two capabilities. You can either make it public for anyone in your workspace, or you can make it private only for specific people that can be invited through an invitation. Like, those people could be in your workspace, but nonetheless, you will have to invite them into the private channel. Okay, so I'm going to keep the general channel public for everyone to talk in, and you can start inviting people into this channel. So if the people are already in your workspace, you can just invite them through name. That's pretty simple. And once you created a channel, you can also add a description telling people that this is just a general conversation place. Okay. So once we are done with that, you can also create a private channel. So let's say I want to create a private channel about marketing. So I'm going to click on create channel, and I'm going to call this, let's say, Workspace Marketing CRM. Let's go with that. And we're going to click on next. And I'm going to make this channel private. So once you click on private, let me show you the difference between general and the private one. So general, as we all saw, is a channel that's public. That's why it has this hashtag around it. Then we have Workspace Marketing CRM, which is a locked channel. Now, if anyone is in the workspace, they will be able to see this channel, but they won't be able to get into it or click on it because it's a private channel and they're not in it. So that's the difference between a public and private channel in your workspace. Then moving on, we also have direct messages. So here's your direct message section. And in your direct message section, you can directly message a person who is your friend. So if you want to create a direct message, you're going to click on Start Direct Message. Now, we have this friend over here that we can directly message, or we can actually go ahead and start a direct message with any new member. So as you can see, I have these people in my workspace, and I can directly message any one of them that I want to. So we have, any random person. Let's say I'm going to go ahead and message an email. Okay, so I'm going to write this email, and I'm going to go ahead and drop them a message. Now, in your direct messages, you can actually go ahead and talk about anything that you want to. Okay, so let's say I have done yesterday. And then moving on, in the direct message section, there's a lot you can do. So first of all, you have different types of formatting, emojis. You can mention someone. You can send them a video clip of yourself, send them an audio clip, run a shortcut. You can add code, okay? Any type of code that you want to add, you can add it in a code form. Add bulleted lists, italicize, bold your text, and a whole lot more. So direct messages is a good way to get along with your peers. Okay, it's pretty fun. Then you can also go ahead and create attachments. Okay, so let's say I want to go ahead and create something on the canvas, or I want to go ahead and send them something from my computer. So I'm going to go to my downloads, and let's say there's this contact CSV file that I want to send to them. I want to be like, okay, so in our contacts marketing scheme, this is the CSV file, and these are all the contacts that we have. And look at that. It actually goes ahead and expands the inline CSV that we have just to give you a preview. That's how incredible Slack is that it actually gives you the capabilities, see through all the work that your workspace actually creates for you. So these are the different things that you can work along with when it comes to your direct messages. You can also go ahead and pin messages and unpin messages, like all the actions you have over here. Let's say I want to pin this to this conversation. So whenever they will scroll down or scroll up, they're going to see this pin. And obviously, if it's an important message, they're going to keep coming back to it because it's been pinned by you yourself. You can also go ahead and change all the capabilities of your conversations. You can reply in a thread, okay? So if there's one issue on one conversation, you can create a thread about it and start replying inside that thread. So pretty detailed and pretty fun to work around with. Now moving on, You can also see the activity going along in your workspace. Okay, you can see all the activity that has been going on in Slack and all the workings that are being done by other people. You can also create new calls, create a new canvas, create new channels, or start a new conversation by yourself. And then we have your activity status. So you can set yourself as away or set yourself as active. It all depends on how you want it to be. You can also pause your notifications in different ways that you want to, and a whole lot more. So that is basically how you can use Slack for your business. One last thing that I forgot to mention is your applications. Now, applications are really important for Slack because they help you increase the work capabilities of your Slack workspace. All right. So we have Zapier that I have already added in my workspace. Now, Zapier is great for easy automation. Now, moving on, you also have other recommended apps like Google Drive, Google Calendar, Zoom, Trello. All these work differently in different ways with different features for your workspace. And these are the small things that you're going to need to know for your workspace to run seamlessly and properly. So yeah, that's the main idea on how we're going to be using Slack for our business in a full depth and full procedural way. So thank you for watching this video all the way till the end. Now, if you enjoyed watching, please do make sure to drop down a like and subscribe to the channel. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, let me know down in the comments below and I'll be making a whole lot more for you. Till then, that's all from me and I'll be seeing all of you in the next video. Goodbye.